Hey, it's George, back with another video. This one is going to be vinyl finds. But before I do vinyl finds, I want to... One thing I'm real into that I haven't talked about on this channel is toy collecting. And I'm not talking about, like, modern toys. I'm talking about older stuff. And so I went to a toy show today. I got back from it not too long ago. And I sold some stuff, and I bought a few things, and I bought some really cool stuff. So before I show the records, I just wanted to show the few little things. I got a couple little things and one bigger thing, and then I'll show the records. But this is really kind of to see if anyone's interested in this kind of stuff. So yeah, first thing I got, which I'm real into, is cocktail sticks, like cocktail swizzlers. So I'm just going to show those real quick. I got this one from Trader Vic's. It's really cool Devo one. It's a Devo woman. This is for a Smirnoff Martini. And then these two really cool tiki ones. This one is from Disneyland, actually. And I don't know where this one is from, but I thought those were pretty cool. So yeah, and then I also got... I like monster toys a lot, and like Japanese Godzilla sort of toys, kaiju stuff. So one of the things I got was it's this little gumball prize. This is probably from the 60s or 70s, and it's like a two-headed mummy dude. And so that's going to go nice on my monster shelf. And then the thing I was really excited about, I've been looking for something like this for a while, and that's this Devil Man figure. This is from 1995. It's made by Medicom. It's a really nice, it's about 12 inches tall. It's kind of a Mego style figure where he's got rubber boots and gloves and rubber head and rubber accessories. And then the rest of him is sewn, like a sewn costume. And these go for a lot of money. These go for, I mean, these were, a Japanese product. So they go for like $200, and I got it for like a fifth of what it's worth. It was a really great deal. And if you don't know, Devilman was I think it was a manga in the 60s. And then this is the cartoon version of Devilman. And I believe that the cartoon came out in Japan in 1971. So anyway, I just wanted to mainly talk about toys to show this, because I was super, super excited about this. It's just a really nice looking Japanese superhero kaiju tokusatsu figure. So anyway, yeah. And now I'll talk about the records. That's probably what you're interested in. You probably skipped over that. The first three records are from the local record store, and I had a store credit there. I had about a $50 store credit, and the future of the record store is a little bit up in the air. So I figured, I better use that up. And so the first one, you would have seen him if you watched my top 10 of 77. And that's a Wire. I didn't buy this earlier because I thought, it won't be too hard to find an original. My mom's friend has an original US press with like where it says like warning right here. And I looked it up on Discogs not too long ago. And an original is like $90, $100. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm much happier with the $20 reissue. And this has, this is great. This has, I think this was number 9 in my top 10. I really like side 2 a lot, especially the second half. Strange, Fragile, Mannequin, Different to Me, Champs, Feeling Called Love, and then 12XU. But X Lion Tamer's great. Through Go Roomba. Brazil's really good. So yeah, just a great punk album. And the other two from that store are kind of related. I got, this is another reissue, Danger House Volume 1. This was really cheap. It was sealed. And so this is, I believe Danger House is a California label that put out a handful of singles, and they only ever put out one LP. So this has randoms on it, the Eyes, the Bags, Weirdos, Dills, Alley Cats, Black Randy and the Metro Squad, Avengers, Howard Worth, Deadbeats, Rhino 39, and X. And this is just a really great punk compilation. It's on kind of a clear vinyl. And yeah, I think all of this is from 77 to 79. So yeah, cool record. And the next one relates to that in that it's the only full LP Danger House ever put out. It's a reissue. And that's Black Randy and the Metro Squad. Past the Dust, I Think I'm Bowie. This is a very weird record. It's punk. It's very, there's some songs that are very funky. Like they do a cover of the theme from Shaft, or songs like I'm Black and I'm Proud are really, really weird and funky punk. I Slept in an Arcade is good. Down at the Laundromat. Barefootin' on the Wicked Picket is good. I Want to Be a Narc. So that this is I'm not going to say this is a great record, but this is a really cool record. And it's cool to have, and it does have some great songs. This came on green vinyl, so yeah. And then I was able to make it up to Seattle a while ago, and I went to my favorite record store in Seattle, which is Singles Going Steady. It's a punk record store. And then I went to another record store, and I only got one thing at Singles Going Steady, and that's Stiv Bader's LA Confidential. This is a Bomp reissue. I think this was originally on Bomp, too. You get some wild pictures on the back. Some real crazy goings on. And this is, once again, I don't know if this is a great album, but it's good. The best thing on here is his cover of It's Cold Outside, but Not That Way Anymore is good. Have Love Will Travel, his cover is good. I mean, it's not as good as the Sonics. There's a song on here, L.A., which is basically a cover of Louie Louie, and it's done with Jimmy Percy, Kim Fowley, and the Runaways, and it's live. And then the last song on the album is kind of weird. It's called The Morrison Rant, and it's his weird kind of drawn-out rant with mumblings live of him doing a Jim Morrison impression. And there's guitar backing on it, and it says the guitar is with Brian James of The Damned, which is kind of cool. So this is, it's an okay record. So yeah, Stiv Bader's LA Confidential. And then the next three here are from another record store in Seattle, and boy, they just had some amazing stuff. There was a bunch of other stuff I wanted, like they had the Radiators from Space, their first album, first press for like $30, but I had, I can't spend money frivolously, and I was, pretty much broke by this point of spending money just from the record stores. But one I found three there. The one I was really excited to find, which I'd been looking for a while, is Devo, Now It Can Be Told, live at the Palace, 1988. How Man Came Into Being Through Cannibalism, Intelligence Can Be Eaten, more than 1 hour of an uncensored sonic proof. This is one of my favorite album covers of all time, and this was taken from a book of the same title, The Beginning Was the End, I think it was by a German author. And it's basically what Devo derived a lot of their... they basically derived the concept of de-evolution from this book. And part of what this book says is that man came into being through cannibalism. And I would really like to get a copy of this book, just because how important it is to Devo lore. But this image came from one of the covers of that book. But this is a 2 LP set. It's only 3 sides. The third side is, let me take this out of here, is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you, etched with signatures and doodles from the band. You probably can't see that real well, but you get some fun, you got an Energy Dome doodle, and anyway. And it says, on side 4, it says, "Attention Spuds, no groove, do not play," which is pretty cool. And so, but this has, so from the Total Devo era. I have this on cassette. I didn't have it on vinyl. But you get, the first 2 songs are acoustic, and they're really great. Jocko Homo, an acoustic version. And then a song I think they only ever performed live, which is amazing, which you really need to go listen to. It's called "It Doesn't Matter to Me." It's very poppy. It does not sound like a Devo song, but it's great. And then they go into "Going Under," which they kind of do like a more, I don't know, bluesy, laid-back version of. "Working in a Coal Mine," "Happy Guy," that's good. "Jerking Back and Forth," "Girl You Want," "Whip It." I'm tired. I don't really like "Whip It" as a song. "Baby Doll," "Satisfaction," "Uncontrollable Urge," "Gut Feeling," "Gates of Steel," and then it ends with the "Somewhere with Devo" suite, which includes "Shout," and then goes into a song called "Somewhere with Devo," which was only released as part of this, and then there is an 18-minute version of it on the Pioneers, I think the Pioneers Who Got Scalped comp, or is it the Recombo DNA comp? Anyway, and then it has "Shout," the part of "Somewhere with Devo," and then "Disco Dancer." So yeah, this is just a really that's why I'm gonna redo my. I really wasn't happy with my favorite punk live albums video. Stuff missing. There was stuff I had that I forgot to pull, and I want this to be part of it, because this is really one of my favorite Devo records. This is just such a great album. So yeah, Now It Can Be Told. And then from the same shop, I got the Best of Ralph records. This is one I've been looking for too. It's a 2 LP set, and it's for the 10th anniversary of Ralph. You get some Resident songs, you get Snake Finger songs, you get Tuxedo Moon, Yellow, when they were on Ralph, Fred Firth, Art Bears, Ronaldo and the Loaf, which are great. But probably my favorites on here, you get Man in the Dark Sedan by Snake Finger. You get a really interesting cover of Dancing in the Street by Fred Firth, which is really weird. You get another Snake Finger song, The Spot, which is really great. So this is a really cool 2 LP set. It comes with these real nice Residence inner sleeves. Cool graphic. And then I think the labels, if I remember right, are custom labels. Yeah, they got kind of a cool custom label. Same on both sides. So anyway, I was happy to find that, and that was really cheap. I think that was for both. It's in great condition, and I think it was only $12, which is an unheard of good price for Resident stuff. And they had a ton of other Resident stuff for really cheap, but I couldn't afford anything else. And then the last thing I got there was another one I'd been looking for a while. and I can't afford an original, but that's the Gun Club Fire of Love. This is a great record. Sex Beat starts it off, which is amazing. Preaching the Blues, which I think is probably my favorite song off this album. She is like heroin to me is great. Goes to the Highway. Just a great album. This I don't know if they had. Did they have Kid Congo Powers in the band at this point? No, I don't think they did. It was Ward Dotson on guitar and slide guitar, Jeffrey Lee Pierce on vocals and slide guitar, Rob Ritter on bass, and then Terry Graham on drums. So I think, Kid Congo Powers must have been on the second album. Was it called Miami? Anyway, it's a reissue, but it was good price, and I was just happy to find it, because Gun Club records are kind of hard to find. And then the last record I got, I had ordered online, and I was just happy to get it. It wasn't logged on Discogs yet, so I had to log it on Discogs. I've never done that before, so I hope I did it right. But that is the new Devo bootleg. Oh no, it's demos. There's more to the Oh No It's Demos album online. So this is only some of it, but it's still cool to have on vinyl. So you get the demos for Peekaboo, Time Out for Fun, Out of Sync Explosions, Find Out, Big Mess, Speed Racer, What I Must Do, I Desire Deep Sleep. You get the demo for Faster and Faster, which is one of my favorite Devo songs, and it's kind of unknown. I think it was an outtake from this album. They did record a studio version. And then Part of You, which is kind of a rare Devo song. This is the demo version, and I believe the only way it's been officially released is the studio version, and it was only ever on the Infinite Zero CD of this. And Infinite Zero, I think, was the label that Henry Rollins had with Rick Rubin in the 90s. So anyway, I think this is the first time that Part of You has been on vinyl. It is the demo, but it's still cool to have. So anyway, this is, kind of raw versions. It's not incredible, but it's cool to have. And it comes on red vinyl. And I thought it was pretty cool. The B-side label is just potatoes. So yeah, that's it. I hope this was interesting. I did have a couple more. I had 2 more records, but I'm going to wait till the next Vinyl Finds to show those. And if you're interested in more stuff about weird monster toys and stuff like that, tell me. So thanks for watching.